Marvel Studios' very own Vice President of Productions and Development, Nate Moore, addresses the hashtag Recast T'Challa controversy, and he says that this was not an easy decision, but once that decision was made, everybody believed in it, and that this was a way for everybody to move forward and have a path toward completing work on the sequel, and at the same time stating that they couldn't look at another young actor in the eyes and telling them, you are the new Chadwick, go and make this role your own. So this comes at us from an interview that Nate Moore had with Total Film magazine, and again, they openly ask about this because the movement grew very quickly. And again, a lot of people were hoping that they could recast T'Challa because many people that have read the comics, grew up on them, or love T'Challa, felt like that this character should not just go away and just have the name pass on to the next person. And Nate reveals that this is one of the things that there was a lot of talk in regards to what exactly do they do. It involved everybody at Marvel Studios, including the director Ryan Coogler, Kevin Feige, all the other VPs and people at Marvel. And they say that they wanted to make the right decision and they needed to take their time before they committed to anything. So once everybody was processing the loss, once all that was done, once everybody was out of the shock stage because he passed away at the age of 43, they really had to sit down and work on some stuff, specifically looking at what Chadwick was working with Ryan Coogler on in regards to the sequel and how they could possibly tackle this. And again, he goes on and talks about trying to cast a new actor and how uncomfortable that might feel for them, but also how uncomfortable that might feel for everybody else. So ultimately, the decision was made very early on that we need to move on with a new Black Panther and continue the story, honor what Chadwick did, and recasting might not be the best option. Ultimately, everybody agreed on it, and then the announcement was made, and obviously the rest is history now, which has been covered. So again, it's still very much something that's being discussed. There's people on both sides of it, and it's understandable. It's one of these things where people are passionate, and a lot of people love T'Challa as a character and did not want to see his stories end. But from their point of view, I understand what they're saying because they were so close to Chadwick. So it's one of those things where I think this is going to be a major point of discussion years from now still. And we'll see what happens, but this was their choice, and they make it very clear that they would not have been comfortable.